good morning and happy Thursday. It's me, Cory from Whitehall Parks and Rec. Today I'm going to be talking about how we can make our outside walks just a little bit more exciting. Maybe you haven't been to one of Whitehall's beautiful parks that we have. Whitehall Community Park, John Bishop Park are all gorgeous parks to just go and have a nice leisurely walk. But if you need to add a little something extra to that walk, well, I'm here to help. I'm going to be talking about two apps that you can install on your phone to add a little bit of spice to your walks. It'll let you do something interactive while you're walking in nature. The first game I'd like to talk to you about is called Pokemon Go, and it features these cute little guys right here. This one's name is Eevee. Hey, Eevee. And what it does is it opens up a virtual map of the area that you're in. So let's say we're in Whitehall Community Park. Now you'll see a whole bunch of different things called Pokestops, and those are at unique landmarks all over the parks. So there are some at the shelter houses, there are some at disc golf course holes, and your goal is to go around collecting items from these Pokestops, and while you're doing that, while you're walking around, different Pokemon will just pop up, and your goal is to catch them all, if you will. That's the trademark logo for Pokemon. Got to catch them all. And so you'll just throw these things called Pokeballs at the Pokemon and try to catch them. And eventually you can evolve them. They'll take on new forms. They'll get more powerful. They'll get stronger. And that's kind of the goal of the game. Eventually, when you reach a higher level, you'll be able to join up with a team, and your team can do battles against different gyms and other people's Pokemon. And it's just a real great, fun way to have another layer of interactivity while you're out in nature. A couple of years ago, this game was released, and it was super popular, and it's still pretty popular. My wife and I recently just picked it back up again, and it's added a lot of fun for our walks while we've gone out to community park and metro parks and things like that. It's allowed us to kind of compete who can catch the most Pokemon, who can walk the furthest, who's are the strongest. It's just added another level that my wife and I can compete against each other while playing the super fun interactive game and being out in nature. Now, if you do decide to pick this up, there will be a link below in the description on where you can go download it. But also, I want to remind you that during this time, make sure to have proper social distancing. Make sure to stay 6 feet away. If you see someone else playing the game, it's absolutely okay to wave and say hello, but make sure to stay at least 6 to 10 feet apart, just to keep everyone safe. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Oh, hello there. The second mobile game I would like to talk to you about is called Harry Potter Wizards Unite. It's by the same company that made Pokemon Go, Niantic, and it has a very similar strategy. You go around, you stop at these stops, which are historical sites or memorable sites. You collecting ingredients, you can make potions and different things like that. You learn different spells to cast with your wand. And you try to stop the bad guys. It's a real fun game. If you're into Harry Potter, this is a super fun game to play. There are a lot of different elements. There's a lot of different layers. It's a little bit more complicated than Pokemon Go, but it is just as fun. I play this on the regular. as well. And again, my wife and I switch between Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite. It's a great time. Obviously, I switched outfits because I wanted to represent Hufflepuff, which Hufflepuffs Unite. That is the house that I'm in Hogwarts. You will get sorted. You'll get your own wand. You'll get to do all these things in the game that are very reminiscent to the Harry Potter series. So if that's something you're into and you still want to make your walks just a little bit more exciting, I really can't recommend Harry Potter Wizards Unite enough. Well, I hope you decide to download one or both of these games. They are just an absolute ton of fun. And they'll be even more fun once we get out of this current situation. We're all allowed to start getting back together. Being able to play one of these games while you're with a group of friends is just an absolute blast. If you decide to go out now, please remember to practice proper social distancing techniques. You're staying 6 feet apart and you're wearing a mask if you have one available. Tomorrow is Fitness Friday. We've got a great activity planned. So not only will you get cool extra exercise playing a fun new game on your phone, you'll also get tomorrow's super fun activity. If you need help with meals, we are passing out meals at Faith Lutheran Church this week at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. You just drive up, let us know how many meals you need, and we will load them into your car for you. Next week, we'll be at New Life Church, which is right off of Yearling Road. Same thing. You just get to drive up, tell us how many meals you need, and we'll load them up for you. These are 100% free. We hope to see you out there. That's all the time I've got for today. This is your favorite parks programmer, Cory. Toodles!